And now, my friends, join hands. And now, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the law of the state...
Stop! This marriage, she cannot take place.
Why not?
Because, Mr. Harris, I, Juan Francisco Hernandez, am the husband of this woman.
See, and here's the little child.
Mamacita!
Vámonos, Pancho. Adiós.
Someday you make one trick too many on me. Then I'll fix you. Maybe I say, this is not Juan Francisco Hernandez. This is the Cisco Kid. Then they'll shoot you and see if I care.
You look so beautiful when you tell the big lie.
Oh, you wait. I tell everybody. The sheriff, too.
So then why did you not tell them at the wedding I was not your husband?
Oh, I was too mixed up. You made me so mad I could not talk.
That is too bad. You could not say, this is not my husband. He's the Cisco Kid. I tell you why. It is because you were afraid something might happen to your Cisco. I still think you love me, no?
I hate you. You disgrace me before all my friends. You make a big liar out of me.
Oh, I fixed that. I tell them you have lost the memory.
Oh, so now I'm crazy, huh?
You are the most beautiful Rosita in the whole world. On my heart, I swear it.
And you are the biggest liar in the whole world. Why don't you go back to your Dolores?
Dolores? Ah, that is why you wanted to marry that no-good Harris. Rosita, I would not look 3 times at Dolores. I promise you, querida. No more looks. Not even a little one for anybody. Only for you.
Oh, I wish I could believe you.
So why do you think I ride so fast to break that wedding? I only think of you, my little pigeon.
Hola, sí, Juan.
Oh, Cisco.
You ride so fast, we nearly lose you.
And where did you get this family all of a sudden?
Yes, Pancho. Where did we get a little one so quick?
My friend Antonio, he works for the little one's papa. He fixed it.
Ah, for the one time you think with the top of your head, amiguito.
See, I think so. The bus stop, it was better when you have the family too.
Oh, you're loco. She has golden hair. Mamacita.
Why did you get sick when I called you Mamacita?
I eat too much, maybe. What's your name?
Nancy.
Oh, that's such a pretty name. And who teach you how to say Mamacita?
She learned pretty quick, no?
Mamacita means mama. So now we will take it back to your real mama.
My mama's in heaven.
Oh, then I think we'll take you home to your papa. You know, you have the most beautiful hair of all the senoritas in the whole world.
What happened to the handsome caballero when all the angry senoritas got around him?
Oh, then his pet pigs, the big one and all the little ones, run in and frighten all the senoritas away. Except one, who faints, and she falls on top of the big pig, and the big pig carries her away and leaves the caballero safe.
Hi, Papa, would you tell me another story?
Si, Nancita, como no. You better wait out here while I go in and make the apologies to Nancy's papa.
Don't you think it is better if I explain?
Si, Pancho. But every time you open your mouth, you fall in it. Come on now, Nancy. Let us go. Nancy, I think her papa is very busy. Maybe it is better that you go back to Pancho or Rosita. And I go in and make the explanation for your little ride with us.
Yes, Papa will be angry with me for going away.
Yes, maybe so. Let us go, huh? Nancy thinks it is better I go in alone. Her papá might be angry. Algo terrible ha pasado. Quédate con la niña. Nancy, I tell them to get some nice flowers, and you'll show them where they are, eh?
I know where there's some pretty flowers.
You do? You come and get some yet, Nancita?
I'm your friend. What happened?
Nancy. Little Nancy.
Nancy's with me.
Take her away. Quick.
I will.
Quick. Take her away.
I will.
Swear it. Swear it.
I swear.
Gracias.
Nancy's father has been murdered. Your friend Antonio also.
Qué horror.
Get another horse from the barn. We have to take the little girl away from here quick. What beautiful flowers.
I'm going to put them on Papa's bed.
Yes, that is good, but not now. Your papa is very busy. So I say to him, look, is it all right if Nancy come with us for a little vacation while you are so busy? And he say, oh, that is fine. It will help me out a lot. So how would you like to go and visit a beautiful lady who likes little girls very much, huh?
Does she like flowers, too?
Oh, yes.
And who is this beautiful lady?
Aren't you coming, too?
I'll be there pretty soon, but first I promise to help your papa. And when I come, I'll bring you a pretty dress, maybe.
Blue?
See, the bluest one I can find.
And how long will you be gone this time?
I follow you in just a few minutes, maybe less. Andale.
You come in here, Pedro?
No. Like I told you before, I come here to sell wood. Nobody answered the door, so I look in the window and I see Mr. Page and Antonio dead.
Did you know this man, Page? Only by sight. He's been out here about a year, but he stayed pretty much to himself.
I understand he had a little girl.
Yeah?
She must be in school somewhere.
You see this? This looks like the child might have been close by when this happened. You and Bill go upstairs and look around. This all ties up with the information I got from Harris in town. He said the Cisco Kid was in this territory.
The Cisco Kid?
Yes. Go down the hall and look in those other rooms.
Nothing up there.
Ah, it's just a cat. Pedro, when you were here, did you see any signs of a little girl?
No, senor.
Watch somebody in this house. Whoever it was just got away.
Come in.
Well, how's the happy bridegroom?
You trying to be funny?
Now, don't get touchy. Where's your bride?
That's my business. You take care of Paige?
Sure. I ought to get paid double for that job, though. The man that works for him came barging in, and I had to take care of him, too.
I warned you about that. Now, who's going to look after that child? She'll be left up there all alone. Anything happens to her, we'll be out on a limb. We don't even know what she looks like.
That's your problem. How about the dough?
You understood you'd be paid off when Conway gets here.
When'll that be?
Tomorrow.
All right, tomorrow.
You better keep under cover till Conway gets here.
You should know by this time not to try a foolish thing like that.
Well, I didn't know it was you. Now what do you want? You got your Rosita.
Only to have a little talk with you, my friend. One time I promised to shoot you. Maybe this is a good time to keep that promise.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Cisco. How was I to know you were married to Rosita?
Don't try this smart talk. You tell the sheriff the Cisco is in this territory, no?
No, I haven't said a word.
You make me jealous. You're a better liar than I am. Now you tell the truth.
Well, yeah, I told the sheriff you were here. But I didn't tell him what you look like, I swear.
You swear too much. Only two people know what I look like. You and Rosita. Now come on, get your hat. I soon find out. It is a good thing you are wearing your best suit for that wedding. Because if you are telling the lie, amigo, they will not need to buy you the new suit to bury you. Vámonos. Harris! There is the sheriff and his men. Now come on. We find out if he's looking for me.
Let's get over there and see who they are.
Buenos dias, senores.
Buenos dias.
My friend, Mr. Harris, he tell me you are looking for this Cisco Kid.
Oh, you mean the Cisco Kid?
Oh, si.
Yes, I am.
Oh, Sheriff, this is my friend Juan Hernandez.
I'm glad to know you. You forgot to tell me, Harris, what the Cisco Kid looks like.
Oh, that's right. Well, he's short and stocky and wears a black beard.
Oh, Harris, you tell me he has one finger off of the left hand and a big scar on top of the hand.
Yes.
That's more like it. That's a pretty good description.
It'll be a great pleasure if you'll let me help you catch him.
Well, thanks. I'm afraid we'll need all the men we can get. Hey, Bill, you take a couple of men and Mr. Harris and his friend and look along the river for his camp. I'll cover the wooded country.
First time in your life you tell the truth with a big lie.
What are you doing here?
Where's that dough?
I told you, when Conway gets here, you'll get it.
Put that dough on the table, you double-crosser. Right after I left your room yesterday, you came downstairs with Conway.
Now, wait a minute, Jennings. You're wrong. That wasn't Conway. That was the Cisco Kid.
Cisco Kid?
Yeah.
What's he doing here?
Well, I made a bad deal with him. But you're not wanted for the killing. Get it?
Sure, I get it.
You better get out of here.
The Cisco Kid, huh?
Buenos dias, amiguito.
Look out. Rosita, it is not so good.
Is she angry with me?
Angry? Right now she speak to me tied up.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm in the house with the little dog.
You see what
Rosita, I'll follow you in just a few minutes, maybe less. Do you know how long it's been? This is tomorrow.
I know, Chiquita. I'm very sorry, but I have been very busy.
Yes, I can believe that. And what is her name?
If I tell you the truth, you'll not believe me. But I have been all night with the sheriff and his posse.
Chasing who?
Me.
Oh, now you try to tell me that you've been chasing yourself all night. Why, that's the silliest thing I've ever heard.
That is the trouble. You do not believe me, even when I tell the truth. But I did not forget you.
Oh, Cisco.
Tonight we go into town and we make the fiesta, eh? How would you like that?
Oh, I would like that very much. But maybe you forget, like the last time.
Oh, querida. On my heart, I swear it. How is the little one?
Oh, she's very happy.
I have what I promised for her. Let's go in, eh? Lancita. And how is the most beautiful senora in the world?
Muy bien, gracias, Francisco.
Nancy.
Cisco, do you have to go to the mission?
Well, see, I must go.
Oh, Cisco, someday you tell such a big lie. You will go to the mission. Then the walls will crumble and fall on your head.
But, Rosita, this is very important. Pancho, is that not true?
Oh, see, that is very true.
And how long will you be?
Only the time it takes to ride to the mission. See the padre? We'll be right back.
Pues, mañana. Pasado mañana.
Adios.
Adios.
Buenos días, padre.
Francisco,
Buenos días, Padrecito.
it's good to see you here, my son.
Many times I have bothered you, Father, but each time I talk to you, it makes me feel so good.
It would be better if both of you would bother me more often, just like when you were little boys.
Oh, see, that would be very good.
And what's troubling you?
It is not I, Padre. It is for my friend who is in much trouble, and I come to you for the advice. This friend of mine, he make one big promise under oath to do something. I would like to tell all this to you.
I'm listening, my son.
Well, it is not very easy to tell, Padre. I just don't know where to begin.
We would like to speak to the Padre.
This way, please. Wait here, please.
Thank you.
Did you not say this dying man made your friend give a promise?
Pues sí, Padre. He gave his sacred word.
Then you must tell your friend that he must keep that promise by all means.
I will tell him what you say, Padre, but it is not going to be so easy.
When the path is dark, we must light it with our faith.
Padre, there are two ladies to see you.
I think maybe this is the good time to go.
No, this is not a good time to go. You wait here. And when was the last time you were at confession, Pancho?
Oh, pues Padrecito, the last time it was the last time I was here.
I'll only be a few moments.
I think the Padre was right. We should wait.
We should wait. Bueno.
Good afternoon, Father.
Good afternoon.
I asked the stage driver to let us off here because I felt before going on, I needed your advice, your consolation. I'm Mrs. Stephen Page.
Yes, Mrs. Page?
I suppose you've heard of my husband's death.
I'm sorry. Such news reaches the mission very slowly.
My husband was murdered. I came here as quickly as possible so I could get my child.
You have my deepest sympathy.
Mr. Conway, my husband's business manager, suggested before I left to come out here that perhaps you might be able to direct me to my husband's place. Do you know where it is?
I'm not sure. Let me see.
Excuse me, Padre. Perhaps I can be of service to you. I could not help but overhear some of your trouble, Senora. I think I know where the house is, and it will give me great pleasure to take you there.
That would be very kind of you.
Mrs. Page, this is my good friend Juan Francisco Hernandez and also Pancho Gonzalez.
Pancho, get the carriage. Your long journey and all these troubles must make you very tired. The house is not very far. We'll be there very quick.
Yes, it has been a long, hard journey. Jeanette, help with the baggage.
Oui, madame.
Adios, Padre.
Adios, Francisco.
Rita, this is very sad about Mr. Page.
Oui, it was a great shock to the madame.
Have you been a long time with Madame Page?
Almost 1 year.
I hope you like it here.
I hope so, too. I have always lived in the city.
Oh, senorita, this country, she's very beautiful. Like your beautiful hair and your eyes, too.
Monsieur, you are very kind.
You do not run the horses. Maybe you want me to unhitch the horses and pull the buggy myself, no?
The one with the blonde hair. It's beautiful.
Someday, Cisco, they catch you with 5 queens in your hands.
In that case, Pancho, I will give you one.
See?
Is this the house, Pancho?
See, I think so.
Thank you. You have been very kind.
We will take the baggage in for you, Senora.
Oh, please don't bother. The servants will attend to it.
Oh, but there are no servants. Perhaps you have not heard. The man who worked for your husband was also shot, and he's dead, too.
But I don't understand. There must be someone to look after my child.
Do not worry about the little one. She will be...
Senora! The sheriff, you tell everyone to look for the child. She has disappeared.
Oh, poor Nancy. Nancy disappeared?
Madame, this is not good for you, please.
The house, she's all locked up. Pancho, go around the back, get in and open the door.
You mean I go in the house alone?
Sí, pues ándale.
Bueno. What a homecoming. My Stephen. My poor, darling Stephen. I just can't believe it. Oh, Stephen. Nancy. Oh, my poor child.
You must control yourself, madame. I will go and try to make you a cup of tea.
Senorita, the kitchen. I think she's over there. Pancho, go outside and get the rest of the things.
Enseguida.
Here is the tea.
Merci.
Oh, senorita, you better be sure all the doors and the windows are locked. This is a lonely place, and so far away from anything if something should happen. Why don't you knock on the door with your head? Put it down. Wait out in the buggy. Bueno. Pues ándale. I'm so sorry you are frightened. You know, senorita.
Jeanette? Jeanette?
Oui, madame.
I will come back tonight to see if you are all right.
You are very kind, monsieur.
For you, senorita, I could not be any other way.
Don't bother about the tea. I don't want anything.
Is there something else I can do for you, senora?
You've already done so much, but if you will please notify the sheriff that I have arrived and that I will give a substantial reward for anyone who finds my little girl, I'll be very grateful.
I will do as you say. Adios, senora. It's better I come in through the kitchen, no?
Oui, monsieur. Au revoir.
Hasta la vista.
Cisco, I do not understand why you did not tell the senora you have the little one.
Pancho, if I look into your head, I find an empty room. Why do you suppose I did not tell them that Nancita is with us?
Bueno, Cisco, I do not know.
You do not know. You do not know. Move. Move over. Ándale.
As usual, you never lose any time, do you, my pet? This time it isn't the leading man, it's the gay caballero.
Now, don't get excited, Blue Eyes. It is not good for you, madame.
You better keep your mind on the job or you're going to make a slip that'll get us both into trouble.
I don't like this setup, Julia. No child. What are you going to do about that?
Oh, well, let Conway worry about that when he gets here.
That'll be all, Pablo. I'll send for you if I need you.
Thought I made it very plain, Harris, in my letter what I wanted done.
Well, I told you before, Conway. I sent a man out there.
You still don't seem to realize that the child is the most important part of this whole deal.
Well, I did what you said. I took care of Paige, and I thought finding the child would be a natural thing.
Harris, I've planned this thing perfectly. I know all the intimate details of Paige's life and misfortune. The child is the direct beneficiary of the whole of Paige's wealth. Now get this clear. The natural person to handle all that money for the kid would be her mother, the real Mrs. Page, if she were available.
Well, what happened to her?
What happened to her is my business. The woman I sent out here is the very image of her.
Well, won't the child know the difference?
No, of course not. The child was 2 years old when they separated. I should have come out here and handled this thing myself. You bungled it, Harris. Now remember, there's not a dime for anyone until we find that child. Now, you can take me out to the place.
No. I'm not showing my face anywhere near that place.
All right. I'll find it myself.
Ay, qué hombre. All the time I wait. Who does he think he is? The great Toreador? He tries this once more and...
Be quiet, Rosita. You must wait the little one. There he is, I think. Well, this is not my business. I'll go.
So it is you, huh?
Sí, it is me. Buenas noches.
And where is Cisco?
Cisco, oh, he's so sorry. But he sent me to tell you he must see a man about important business.
And what am I supposed to do? Sit here like the bumps on a log?
Oh, it is too bad, Rosita, but this business, I know, is very important.
You're just as big a liar as Cisco.
You understand, Pancho? You count slowly to 100 on your fingers. Then you play the music.
But I've got only 10 fingers.
Count 10 times.
Oh, Cisco, you are very smart. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What was that?
Noche rondando un charrito muy
Oh, that's something. Here's your night watchman. Get into character.
Oui, madame.
Que de otra ella es prometida y si sabe que la rondas puede costarte la vida. Ay, charro, por Dios, ay, déjala en paz y olvida su
You look so beautiful tonight, my little pigeon.
I am so happy you have come back. It is so lonely here.
Never in my life did I see such pretty golden hair. You know something? You are the most beautiful señorita in the whole world.
The music is beautiful.
Ay, charro, por Dios, ay, déjala en paz y olvida su amor que no has de...
I hope you are going to stay long here with you and Mrs. Page.
No, the madame, she wants to go away.
Oh, that is too bad. If you go away, then the night she will be lonely. The moon will be dark, and even the stars, she will not shine anymore on your beautiful hair.
Ay, 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 canta. No.
this. I'm sorry, madame. I will speak to you later.
Pancho, ándale.
No.
Vamos, vamos.
Déjame.
No, no, no.
Let me go.
I will come back tomorrow night and explain all this foolishness. You tell the senora I may have news of the little one. Buenas noches, Jeanette.
Au revoir.
Cisco! Rosita! Rosita!
Rosita, you do not understand what I do. You must listen to me. I swear I tell you the truth.
You go back to your dull face. Don't you ever speak to me again. Oh, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Cisco, now you are in the water up to your neck.
I come back to you. This is the end with Cisco for good.
Rosita, you know what I think of you. But I don't play second fiddle.
What do you mean by the second fiddle? Then I come to see you?
Now you're talking in bunches. You're married to Cisco, and you have a child.
I was not married to Cisco. I am not going to marry Cisco, and I will never be married to Cisco. That liar. And Pancho's a liar, too. He took the little girl Nancy from the place out there where the man was killed, just to fool you and fool me, too.
Oh, so that's it, huh? Well, that's the best news I've heard in a long time. Now, look, my sweet, you get Cisco right out of your head. I'll guarantee you he won't bother you anymore. Well, here's to us, Mrs. Harris. What's wrong?
I was thinking.
Well, from now on, all you've got to think about is big cities and lovely gowns.
What do we do? I don't know. Who is it? Who is it and what do you want?
It's Paul. Open the door, will you? What's the matter with you?
You gave us a scare.
Well, I can't blame you. This certainly is a lonely place. I've been driving around for a half hour trying to find it.
Paul, you don't know how happy we are to see you. All this house needs is a couple of ghosts. One more night in this house and we would have moved into the hotel in town.
Julia, you'll stay right here. Now, I heard all that happened from Harris. But we've just got to be patient until we work things out.
Well, we don't know what Harris told you, but we've got a pretty good picture of what happened from a friend of the Padre who brought us here. And we don't like what we found out.
Now, what do you mean by that?
When we left the theater to come in on this deal, you told us that Page had been shot by someone who was trying to rob this place.
Say, Paul, we're not getting into a murder mix-up, are we? That wasn't in the agreement.
Now, don't be silly. Have you looked around for a picture of the child?
Show 'em what we found, Jeanette.
Are you trying to be funny?
You can hold that kind of talk to yourself. That's all we could find. Searched every nook and corner of the place.
Well, that's a lot of help trying to recognize a 4.5-year-old child from the picture of an infant.
Do you wish to see someone, monsieur?
So it's you, Harris. Harris, this is Mrs. Page and Jeanette.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Well, what do you think?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
This is the man I told you about.
Won't you please sit down?
I thought you didn't want to come here, Harris.
I didn't. Something came up that's very important. I want to talk to you about it.
Well, go ahead. You can speak freely here.
Oh, all right. I know where to find the child. Where? Oh, no, not so fast, Conway. We'll have to make another deal first.
What are you trying to get away with?
From now on, I'm a partner on an equal basis.
Oh, so that's it. I had a hunch last night you knew more than you were telling me. So you're trying to shake me down at my own game, huh?
We made an agreement covering only one thing, and I did it. Paige.
All right. I agree to it. Now, where's the child?
You remember my telling you about the breakup on my marriage? That was the Cisco Kid. He took the child from this house at the same time, or close to the time.
The robbery was committed by someone?
Yeah, you got it. The Cisco Kid must have robbed the place, committed the murder, and kidnapped the child all at the same time.
Well, there's nothing left to do but notify the sheriff.
It's not as easy as that. You don't know the Cisco Kid. He's a flash of lightning. It's better if I try to get Rosita to tell me where he's hiding. From then on, it would be as easy as pie.
Rosita? That's the little wildcat who broke up your romance with the gay caballero last night.
The gay kid? Oh, well, no, I'm beginning to understand a lot of things. Your gay caballero's the Cisco Kid.
The Cisco Kid? He's coming to see you tonight, isn't he, dear?
He's coming to see me, but he won't see me.
Oh, yes, he will. This is perfect. When he gets here, we'll have the sheriff here with his men to greet him.
Do you expect me to play this out with a man as dangerous as he is?
Well, you always did like your melodrama, dear. Now's your chance to be the star.
It looks like Madame has gone to bed, so play soft music. No singing.
Not even a little bit?
Not even a little bit. Pues come on, play. When I see you in the doorway, I say to myself, did you ever see such a beautiful senorita in all your life? Then I think, maybe I take the senorita on my horse and we go away. There is no use to be nervous. Rosita will not come here. I fixed that.
Merci. The madame has gone to town, so we can go in the big room. I have found some fine wine down in the cellar.
Oh, that is fine.
Put him up, Cisco.
Let me go. Conway! Conway!
You forget the French. Stop there, Sheriff. I would not like to shoot you. Now turn around. Walk the other way. I got him, Sheriff.
We're outside.
the horses ready. I will get Mancita.
Where's the Cisco Kid?
He's not here.
We followed him right here.
Well, if you followed him here, why don't you catch him?
Cállate. The Cisco Kid you say?
He's not here. He hasn't come here.
Go look for yourself.
We'll look, but let me tell you something. It'll go mighty hard with you if you help a criminal escape the law.
I always do what you want, Cisco. But this is crazy business to go to the sheriff now.
You do what I tell you, Pancho. Now let me hear what I told you to say.
I go in to see the sheriff. I say to the sheriff, Senor Sheriff, Cisco is ready for you to get him.
No, no, no. Now you keep your ears up like the donkey and listen to me. You say this. Senor Sheriff, I think I know where the Cisco and the little girl is. I can take you there, but you must do what I say, because I'm afraid Cisco will shoot me. You must come just with your deputies. Then, before you come, you must have with you Mr. Conway, Mrs. Page, and the Janet. When you do this, I will meet you and take you there. Then you say quickly, you know, Senor Sheriff, the Cisco wants to be a good man. So he say, if the sheriff is good with him, he will be good with the sheriff. Now, have you got that all in your head, Pancho?
Oh, si, it's very easy.
You talk what I say.
Senor Sheriff, you keep your ears up like the donkey. I got something to tell you.
No. I do not want you to say that to the sheriff. I say that to you.
Oh, si. So I say this. Senor Sheriff, I think I know where the Cisco and the little girl is. Senor Sheriff, I think I know where the Cisco and the little girl is.
I heard you the first time. Where is he?
If you want me to tell you where Cisco is, you got to be quiet and don't mix me up anymore.
All right. Go ahead.
Senor Cisco, I think I know where the little sheriff and the girl is.
What are you talking about?
Senor Sheriff, I think I know where the Cisco and the little girl is. I can take you there, but you must do as I say, because I am afraid Cisco will shoot me. But you must come with just your deputies, but before you come, you must have with you Mr. Conway, Mrs. Page, and Jeanette. When you do this, I will meet you there, but meet you there, you know, Sheriff, Cisco wants to be a good man, so he says if the sheriff is good to him, he can be good to the sheriff.
This is the most unusual gab I ever listened to. But if you not tell me the truth, Pancho, I warn you.
Senor Sheriff, in my heart I swear it.
All right, come on.
Father, what I have done, I think it is a good sin.
There's no such thing as a good sin, my son.
You remember, I tell you about a friend of mine who take a little child?
I remember you said it was your friend.
But, Padre, there is more that developed. I do not ask for me, Padre. Without this, the little one will be lost forever.
We will do all we can, Francisco.
Gracias, Padre.
Good morning.
Good morning, Padre.
I've been told by this man that the lady's missing child is here.
That is true, Sheriff. But for our records, it will be necessary for Mrs. Page to sign. Sign here. Now bring the children in. Come in, children.
It's been a long time since I've seen my child. I'm afraid I don't know which is which.
Maybe I can help you, Senora. We are in the presence of the padre and also the little children.
It's very true, Francisco.
Gracias. Nancy.
Nancy, I'm your mama.
My mama is in heaven.
This is ridiculous. How could this child...
Padre, don't you think the little one should go out and play?
That is so. Come on, children. Run along outside and play.
Now you go and play too, Nancita, and I see you in a little while, eh?
Will you take me to my papa?
Oh, see. But like I told you before, Nancita, maybe your papa is still very busy. We will see. Now you go and have a good time with all the little ones, eh?
What's the meaning of this, Sheriff? That's the man you want for murder and kidnapping. Why don't you do something about it?
You do not tell the truth, senor.
We'll let the law decide that. I am the legal representative of the late Mr. Page and of Mrs. Page. I demand the custody of the child and the arrest of this outlaw.
Again, you do not tell the truth, senor.
Don't you try to tell me my business, Mr. Conway. I'll lock this man up. But before I do, I want to hear everything he has to say.
Gracias. Now I tell you, Sheriff. Antonio, the man who worked for Mr. Page, he died in my arms. But before he died, he tell me this. I better show you the letter first. You will see from this letter, this man does not tell the truth. This letter from Mrs. Page. I better read the last part of it. That is the most important. So, Stephen, you must realize this cannot go on. I am leaving Nancy with you. Signed, Elizabeth.
You remember writing that letter, don't you?
Yes. I wrote that letter when we separated.
Oh, then you write this letter, Senora.
Of course I did.
Padre, may I have the book, please? You look, Sheriff.
You didn't write this letter, madam.
Of course I didn't. Well, it's quite evident that somebody copied that letter trying to rob me of my husband's estate.
You are a thief, Senora. And you killed Mr. Page and Antonio, and these women helped you do it.
Sheriff, it's quite obvious that this man is trying to save his own neck. You're not going to take his word for it.
I'm holding all of you.
So, Paul, that's what Harris meant yesterday. Well, you can't pin this murder on us.
Harris. You and Harris do this together? Sheriff, you get Harris and I go with you.
Stay there, my friend.
not think you'd get so low in the well to commit murder, too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your friends, Conway, the fake Mrs. Page and the Jeanette, just make the confession. Is that not right, Sheriff?
That's right, Harris. I'm holding you for the murder of Page.
Oh, I didn't do any killing.
Maybe this will help you remember.
Well, now, wait a minute, Cisco. I tell you, I didn't do that killing.
Take him out of here. Good work, Cisco.
Gracias, Sheriff. Now, you do something for Cisco?
Sure.
I want you to bring Tia Jimenez to Nancita at the mission. She and the padre will know best how to explain to the little one about her papa and to look after her, too.
I'll take care of that personally.
Gracias. One more little thing. You tell Rosita I'll be back in a few minutes. Mañana, or maybe sooner.
Sooner? Mañana is now.
Querida, I was just coming to get you. On my heart, I swear it.
Hasta la vista.
Adios.